Actually, we always think like if one is good, then two would be better. As a man, we always think that about our wives. If one wife is good, two would be even better. But actually, the Buddha himself talked about this, and he talked about the danger of young wives as well. He said the greatest suffering is the suffering of sister wives arguing together. And then he advised that said, if you're getting married, you should be getting married to someone of your own age. That's what Buddha said. Buddha talked about that. So
I'll,
young sister wives is off the table. It's not a good
I'll,
idea. It's not something I'm going to be pursuing from here on out.
I'll Google it. We'll see.
Just shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up and dance, man. That's what you don't get. Rightio, mate. Hey there in Australia. Would you
Hello,
like some
Michelle.
smoko, man? Just a couple hundred buckaroos, and I'll give you a few.
Hello, Michelle. How are you? Good to see you back here.
I tell you, one of the worst experiences I ever had was in a car park in Australia. And I said to this old fucking bum, this old Australian meat of the grind man, I said, yeah, you got some smoko, mate. And he said, they're too expensive, mate. You think I'm going to give one to you? And then I said, I'll pay for it, mate. And he said, fuck off, you fucking scum. Fuck him. His land and his property and what he owns belongs to the Aboriginals. Make it gold, but don't make it subscribers only.
All right.
And I knew it from the beginning that the smoko in Australia. He said it's too fucking valuable, eh? I got your value right here. I should have went right up to him and fucked him up with the
Hello,
truth,
Johnny.
of the. And your PayPal is also, man. It. What I'm not saying you can't post that, man, but I'm saying it doesn't make any sense for what we're doing here. This is activism work. This is social activation work. So when you have your dumb fucking PayPal there, which nobody donates to, you putting your PayPal there doesn't make anybody fucking donate to your PayPal, but you put it there and it makes people think that this is a scheme, man. And the way that you fucking look easily makes people think that this is a scheme, and it makes people put it into a box. And when they put into a box, they're easy to keep scrolling, man. This is unboxable, man. This is unboxable. This is unfiltered, man. May this donation bring a wave of donations. May donations be offered through Western Union. May you contact me through WhatsApp to get my details for Western Union. May this donation bring a wave of donations. May donations come through Western Union. May donations come through Western Union. May this donation bring a wave of donations. May this donation bring a wave of donations. May this donation bring a wave of donations. May the donations come through Western Union. May large donations come through Western Union. May you contact me for the information for Western Union. May the great donations come through the Western Union. May the great donations come through the Western Union. May my visa be successful in here. May my visa be successful in here. May my visa be successful in here. May this donation bring a wave of donations. Yeah, may this donation bring a wave of donations. May this donation bring a wave of donations. Yeah, may this donation bring a wave of donations. May this donation bring a wave of donations. Yeah, may this donation bring a wave of donations. May this donation bring a wave of donation, yeah. May this donation bring a wave of donation, yeah. May this donation bring a wave of donation, yeah. May this donation bring a wave. Now look at that, Shiva. Do you see when I'm kind of crouched over and I'm in that particular position? How muscular do I look? How fit do I look? You would never think that my BMI, you would never think that I wasn't some fit fucking king. When you look at my body like that, when you see that visual right there, you think that guy is fucking ripped as shit. You think he's some fucking gorilla king. You think he's some fucking health nut, some fucking master of the fucking muscles, some fucking kingpin of dynamic energy. You wouldn't believe how fucking muscular he is and how fucking fit he is. May this donation bring a wave of donations here. May this donation bring a wave of donations here. May this donation bring a wave of donations. How fit do I look right there? Screenshot that, Shiva. Screenshot that. I want to make a clip of this. I want to make a clip of how fucking fit and muscular and fucking powerful I look from this angle. May this donation bring a wave of donations here. May this donation bring a wave of donations here. May this donation bring a wave of donations here. May this donation bring a wave of donations here. You know what I mean? How long am I supposed to do that? This is about Buddhism. This is about meditation. This is about enlightenment. This is about creating community, Travis. This is about creating community for helping, for serving, for building something. We're building something here. This isn't some fake fucking shit. Some fake fucking shit where you you put on a fake wig.
Yes,
May this
potentially.
donation bring a wave of donations here. May this donation bring. This is why I need Ozempic, because I'm already fucking fit and raw. Look at the way that I look right now. May this donation bring a wave of donations here. May this donation bring a wave of donations. May this donation bring a wave of donations here. May this donation bring a wave of donations. May this donation bring a wave of donations here. May this donation bring a wave of donations. May this donation bring a May this donation bring a wave of donations here. May this donation bring a wave of donations here. May this donation bring a wave. This is about Buddhism. This is about meditation. This is about spirituality.
Whew.
I appreciate if people donate, but if people don't appreciate nicotine, I don't know who's donating, and I don't know who they're donating to. Travis, at least that's something. At least that's one thing that me and you can agree on and be equal on, Travis. I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years. People don't even know what those words mean. People can't even understand those words, let alone hear what's being said here. No, truly, really. What, everybody in America can understand those words? Yeah, fucking right. I've been to America. I was born in America. You trying to make a joke that everybody in America can understand when I say I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years? Yeah, the fuck right. They cannot. And Donald Trump is an American hero. Donald Trump is an American hero. Oh, Roger Ward says, "Oh, we understand. We just don't believe you." Well, you can take that to your next gay fucking orgy, Roger, because you don't need to believe something to know what reality is, okay? This isn't about belief. Donald Trump is an American fucking hero. And people who don't understand that, and people don't have to get people don't who don't get that. And also I want to point out like how
broken American people's minds are, they don't even understand the word was. That's been coming up a lot. I don't know what's wrong with people. Donald Trump is an American hero. And if you don't agree with that, you can leave this live stream because you're not going to like what we talk about here, right? The reality is that Donald Trump is an American hero. Donald, I don't care if it's normal or not, that's the way that it is. Donald Trump is an American hero. I'm surprised you even know the word monastery. Most people don't even know the word monastery, let alone know what a Buddhist monk for 7 years means. All right. Donald Trump is an American hero. Namo Amidofo, Namo Amidofo, Namo Amidofo. You don't even know what that means. Donald Trump is doing what the American people want him to do, just FYI. That's what Donald Trump is doing.
What is he doing?
He's doing what he was voted in to do. That's why he's an American hero. Donald Trump is an American hero who's doing what he was voted in to do. And look, you have problems with ICE, you have problems with the administration of Donald Trump, then get out there and vote. But if you're not an American citizen and you try to vote, you will be prosecuted for that. And if you're not willing to vote for Donald Trump, then that's on you. C. Gasco said this dude's combination of Buffalo Bill, Joker, and Medea. That's fine and good and all, but add one more plus to that: a Buddhist monk for 7 years. Oh yeah, Buddhism is a cult. How low can American people go? What I'd say is that Donald Trump is somebody who respects Buddhism, and I would be very surprised if this march for peace by monks in America doesn't confront and come across Donald Trump himself. Nobody cares anymore. Nobody listens anymore. If I had cocaine here, of course I would take a bump. Pure cocaine, pure Colombian cocaine, that's medicine that a lot of people misuse. I would not misuse cocaine. I would use cocaine for the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. Okay, let's get that straight. If I had cocaine, I'd use it. If I had ayahuasca, I'd drink it. Okay, if I had opium, I'd smoke it. Let's be fucking real. People say, I know who you are. I know who you're about. Guess what? Amazing. If you want to learn about real Buddhism, if you want to learn about real spirituality, you're in the right place. But if you don't want to learn about, if you're not seriously interested, and Joseph Richardson, you're schizophrenic. If you're not seriously interested in someone who was a Buddhist monk for 7 years and looks like this on a YouTube live stream right now, then you're in the wrong fucking place to begin with. And this is not going to work out for you. So keep scrolling. Do I want you to keep scrolling? No, I don't want you to keep scrolling. I want you to be conscious. I want you to be aware enough to actually listen deeply and share deeply. What's his problem? I mean, what is the thing about live? Like we're not supposed to believe in things being live or things believe in things being real. This is not a recorded video. Somebody said, "Stop this in the name of Jesus." Guess what? Not every American is a Christian. I'm not a Christian. And if people don't start donating, if people don't start taking this seriously and sincerely, then there's going to be something that's going to happen here that people are not going to know about, not going to understand. This is not recorded. This is live. This is live right now. Okay. I'm not Christian. I am not Christian. I am not Christian. I am not Christian. I hope my grandma's not watching. I had a situation. I was in the basement of my grandparents' house. They sold it because they don't have good health, Shiva. So they wanted to move near my dad in Delaware. But before that, my dad was there and he was staying there instead of staying with his wife. And we were in the basement. And I said, "Hey, Dad, guess what? I don't believe in God. I'm not Christian." I was kind of trolling him with that. Like, I don't believe in God. You know what that motherfucker did? I love my father. I would love to be closer with my father, but it's not on the table right now. And I'm sure people don't need to think too much to imagine why that's not on the table right now. Do you know what he did? He went up and told my grandma that I'm not Christian. Are you out of your mind? I believe in God. I believe in Christianity. I believe in everything that makes my grandma happy and makes my grandma feel loved and at peace. Okay. Why is my phone not charging? Now, this is actually a psychic event because this phone should be charging. Are you kidding me? What's going on right now? This phone will charge. Islam will prevail. Yeah, right. You guys are going to stay in Saudi Arabia. You're not coming to America. I'll tell you that. Donald Trump is not going to allow Islamic people to control America. I don't lie to my grandma. I love my grandma. Are you kidding me? This isn't working? Are you serious?
Looks like that phone is mine.
Well, if it's not charging, the phone's not going to do much good for you. So this phone is literally not charging. So we might be looking at a Western Union infusion from Travis to buy me the new phone. Are you kidding me? This phone will charge. I'm not joking also. I'm not trying to make a gimmick. Okay, so I unplug this and I plug in this. The iPhone is charging. But when I unplug from the iPhone and I plug into the Samsung, it will charge. It's going down fast. It's going 3, 2, 1. Are you kidding me? Try another charger. But the charger's working on the iPhone. It's not working on the Samsung. What is going on? This will charge. There's no explanation for this not charging. There's no ability for this to not charge. This will charge. This is charging right now.
Thank you, Dream Tooth. Appreciate your donation. What do you guys think? No, he's not, Top Cat. Not to my knowledge. And
This
yes,
phone
this is a
will
joke.
charge. And it will charge right now when I use my power bank. I'll tell you that right now. This phone cannot not charge because this is my important phone. What is going on?
You need to restart the phone.
What do you mean you need to restart the phone?
Restart it and send some loving kindness to it.
There's no way that this phone is not charging. That's psychic. That's a psychic event, man. That's not a normal event. And you did this, man, because you're whining about and complaining about your dumb phone that's a piece of shit. Are you kidding me? There's no way that this phone is not charging.
Restart the phone.
I already restarted it, man. It's not charging. And Dream Tooth, you know better than to donate to Shiva. Okay? Dream Tooth, you know better than me. Are you kidding me right now? There's no way that this phone is not charging.
Okay, so Corpus Mankind sent a super chat a few minutes ago, and he said, Dr. Rob's needs for ID desires is why he was a monk. Id desires, I think that's a Freudian term. I mean, probably. Dr. Rob has all sorts of weird desires. Two liberals playing dress up. Mrs. Zed. Should I hold my gratitude to all the great ones?
This work. No,
Thank you.
no, look, this work. Charging. This charging, but it not charged this one. I already, but it's not charging.
Oh, Dr. Rob. Oh, Dr. Rob.
Why? Because we
Oh,
not have everything.
it's not charging.
Okay, I try to touch. Oh my.
Ask ChatGPT.
No?
Can you fix? Yeah, not work.
No?
Yeah. Try over there. You try to fix. Are you kidding me? And now my students and my devotees have to go to your channel to see me and see the work that I'm doing. Arctic sunflowers, honey. You're not serious about this. You're not serious about spirituality. I wouldn't be surprised if you're drinking wine regularly, honey. Okay, Arctic sunflowers, you're not serious about this stuff. It's not real for you. So you don't tell me what to do because you're not involved. If one of my devotees, if one of my sannyasins, if one of my students come to me and say, Dr. Rob, I'm worried about your smoking, we're going to have a talk with it. Okay. Arctic sunflowers, who's not really serious about all this, comes along. You don't get involved with that, honey.
I agree. I'm concerned about your smoking.
You're just some random punk. You don't tell me what you're concerned about, all right? Remember, everybody, even if my main phone isn't working, my YouTube channel is still alive. My YouTube channel is called Monk Life Meditation, okay?
Rob has some of the least good vibes I've ever felt. Corpseman,
Listen, everybody, listen. You're either serious about spirituality or you're not. What don't people get about that? I feel like I'm a crazy person sometimes when I start to talk about spirituality, and there's all these people who have nothing to do with spirituality. They have no experience with spirituality, and sometimes somehow they're coming to me and telling me about what's right and what's wrong. Vibes. I'm the vibe guy. I'm the one who tells what vibes are skillful or not with your fucking $2 donation, buddy. $2. Okay. You know what I do with $2? I fucking give that $2 to Shiva and look in his face and see how fucking dumb he is.
What?
You heard me.
Well,
And then we have Christopher who says, if you're spiritual like you say you are, then I want nothing to do with it. Good for you. Broken? That phone cannot be broken, man. That's my main phone. That's my Samsung. No, not drop. It just not work. That's my S24 Ultra. No one is donating on your PayPal shit. And you see 100 viewers and you fucking come in your pants, man. You've got such a short-minded perspective about what's going on here, man. And before you know it, you're going to be in 40 viewer land and 50 viewer land, man. You just don't get it. This isn't a scheme. This isn't a scheme for you to get $5, man. And honestly, that's what this guy is scheming about. I mean, I wouldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And I think a lot of people would be hard pressed to believe it. This guy is literally scheming to receive $5.
Corpus Mankind donates $5 and he says, I donate to Shiva because I sense a good person. Rob, dude, you must have serious personality disorder. Rob is jealous, hateful, anti-spiritual.
And just FYI, somehow there's this part of Shiva that live streams for hours, doesn't receive any money as he's sitting there begging, might as well be on his hands and knees begging people to give him money. He receives no donations. Okay. He live streams with Dr. Rob. I don't know why he's squinting. I've watched your live streams, buddy. He live streams with Dr. Rob and he immediately gets donations. And somehow that's not real. That's just coincidence. Oh, yeah, it's coincidence, man. Go and look at your YouTube channel. Go and look at your live streams over the past month. You can do this on YouTube Studio and look at the live streams where you receive donations and look at the live streams where you don't receive donations. Go and look, man. He can't look because he doesn't even have two phones. He has one phone. Okay. And he barely has a phone to begin with because that phone is some old phone that probably got passed down to him from his mom or something. My grandparents have better phones than you. Seriously, Shiva, just FYI. You get some wiggle room if you go with iOS. You get some wiggle room if you go with Apple, right? But you don't go with Apple. You have some like offbeat old. You have like an iPhone that doesn't even count as an iPhone. What is it? Tell everybody what it is. Don't be embarrassed. Tell everybody what iPhone you have. Tell everybody. And maybe somebody will say, oh, Shiva deserves a better phone than that. Tell them what iPhone you have, Shiva.
But your phone now broke, so isn't that karma? Karma works quick.
It will repair itself according to my wishes.
Oh,
Honey,
okay.
I come home soon. Don't worry. My wife, she wanted to spend time with me, but a man has to do his job. A man has to work to support his family. I'm building something here. I'm building a movement. People are trying to hack me and things like that. Hacking my phone so it doesn't charge, and they think we'll get away from it. They will not get away with it because my karmic wishes will come to fruition. And see, that's the difference between me and Shiva. When Shiva says something, people have no idea whether to take it seriously, whether it's honest, whether it's a part of some scheme. But according to my karmic wishes, the phone repairs itself. I mean, that's inexplicable. Is it or is it not? Okay, I was live streaming. People know that I'm serious about this stuff. I was live streaming. My phone's dying. I plug in my phone. I check if it's charging. It's not charging. I plug it into my iPhone. My iPhone's charging. I plug it back into my Samsung. It's not charging. People know that that's real. People trust me. People know that I'm real about things like that. And so, according to my karmic wish, somehow the phone magically is charging again on the same cable in the same place after consulting with my life partner. That is a karmic fruition. I want everybody to write that down. That is a karmic fruition. Brendan says a prayer emoji. Brendan, I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years. This is real. This is something real. Everybody on YouTube doesn't seem to understand what I'm talking about. This is something real. Okay? My YouTube channel is called Monk Life Meditation. Just 3 words. You don't have to be a neuroscientist to write these words into YouTube. Monk Life Meditation. Joel Frenick says, you were never a real monk. As if you know even what a monk is, as if you even know what Buddhism is. No offense, but you don't.
Corpus
You do not.
Mankind. Corpus Mankind donated $2 via super chat, and he
Most
says,
mankind is going through a problem inside of himself, and he's projecting that onto me as if I'm his fucking daddy. I'm not your
"What?
daddy, corpse mankind, and I'm not subsequent. I'm not under your self or your ego or your interpretations, buddy.
He says, what a vapid douche Rob is. Period. Physically frail.
And I love these people who come in. I actually want to talk about this because this is really interesting. I might need to go and lay down soon. My wife might be right. These people who come in and they say, I love you, Shiva. You're so great. And Dr. Rob is garbage and Shiva is great. Well, guess what, buddy? That's not buying Shiva a new phone, okay? That's not keeping Shiva from being a broke boy. FYI. Okay? And Shiva is honored and Shiva is grateful that I actually take the time to live stream with him and spend time with him. All right? Maybe I'm about to be done live streaming because I'm
30 more
tired.
minutes. 30
30
more
more
minutes.
minutes. I'm gonna 30 more minutes you. You're not going to bed in 30 minutes.
We got to go a full hour, so 30 minutes at least. I didn't give you permission. I didn't write your release form to leave.
And Shiva, I've seen the way that you do things. I want to say, I've been wanting to say this to Shiva. Shiva, I see the way that you do things, Shiva, and I'm ashamed. When I spend time with you in a big live stream, in a deep live stream, you don't just scroll through in your disassociated slumber. Okay? You don't do that. You make clip after clip after clip after clip. You don't just spend 10 minutes, I'll make a live stream I'll make a little clip from this moment. You go through that video as if you were researching as an anthropologist and you make clip after clip after clip after clip. Do you understand that, Shiva? Do you understand what I'm saying? You're lazy, man. He's not rich with peace. You should see this guy's WhatsApp messages to me. Rich with peace.
So, Corpse Mankind donates another $2 super chat. Thank you very much, Corpse Mankind. We appreciate your donation. And he says, I paid Shiva for push-ups. Rob is way weaker at bet. You don't have to bet because Dr. Rob here can't even do one push-up. I can do 10, 20 in a row. He can't do one.
Darkness calls me, swears my soul to keep.
So you tell me
That's
who's
when
more
I
spiritual.
start drinking. I drink myself to sleep. I drink to all that's holy. I drink to the hole in me. I drink to all that's broken.
How about those good
Drink
groceries?
to everything. Oh,
This guy's eating Doritos, listening to music. What kind of American does that? Put those Doritos down and do a push-up.
And just FYI, for Shiva, and a lot of people don't know this, for Shiva, this is a show. This is a performance. Even if he knew what to do with his life, which he doesn't, this for him is a performance. He comes here and he does a performance. He doesn't even count it as sadhana because he's not aware enough to consider what he's doing. For me, this is my life. Okay? This is my life. This is a sadhana and this is my life.
As he puts a Dorito in his mouth. What happened? What happened to the apology video? I thought you were done with it.
Where's my soul to keep? Well, that's when I start drinking. I drink myself to sleep. I drink to all that's holy. I drink to the hole in me.
I drink to all that's broken. I drink to everything.
Grocery reform. That's what it's all about.
Money pot bill. I will not bear this burden. I will not bear this burden. Money pot bill. Such a heavy load. I will let it go. He doesn't know who he is. I know who I am.
Corpse Mankind gives you a compliment. He says, okay, I like the nails. So you got some leeway from Corpse Mankind.
Sometimes when sleep is falling in the distance, I can see. See this? This is gold. A new reality. That's when I start hoping. That's when I pray. Don't talk to me if you don't have your nails done. It's not so far away.
I would get my nails done.
Money but bill. I will not bear this burden. Some people, they're receptive and they're open. They can feel my energy. And if you listen closely in this song, you feel an energy of compassion and a feeling of love
Red.
that really is beyond your comprehension. And I'll be honest about that. Listen to this. Listen to the lyrics. Listen to the words. Feel the energy.
Yeah, Michelle says there are no vegan flavors there's no Dorito flavors that are vegan. So Dr. Rob is just harming animals with every bite he takes. What kind of spiritual leader does that? Absolutely shameful.
Calls me, swears my soul to keep. Well, that's when I start drinking. I need to drink more often. Let's get some W's in the chat if I need to drink more often. It's holy. I drink to the hole in me. I drink to all that's broken. I drink to everything. Listen. Oh, money pot bill. I will not bear this burden. I will not bear this burden. Oh, money pot bill. Such a heavy load.
What's happening?
I will let it go. Oh, money pot bill. W's in the chat, you can feel the energy.
Dorito energy?
Sometimes when sleep is falling, in the distance I can see a tiny candle burn, a new reality. That's when I start hoping. That's when I pray. Someday I'll awaken. It's not so far away. Oh, money but a bill. I will not bear this burden. I will not bear this burden. Oh, money but bill. Such a heavy load. I will let go. Oh, money but bill. This is beautiful. This is natural. That's what people don't understand. That this is beautiful and this is natural and this is real. This is what a real man looks like. This is what a real former Buddhist monk of 7 years ago. I'm the one in the world. One in the world. Where are my supporters? Oh, money by bill, money by bill. Will not bear this burden.
Okay, so pause the music. I want to read this donation.
Money by bill. Maybe I don't give a fuck what you want.
Anyways, Course Mankind donates $10 and he says via Super Chat, I feel a connection to Rob in a weird way. I was a combat medic, saw hell, and then I left there. I lost sense of purpose. Does Rob feel empty since leaving his role as a monk? Question mark. Nice, respect. Thank you for the super chat. And that's cool that you were a combat medic.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
And I'll answer for him because yes, Dr. Rob has lost his purpose. I mean, just look at him. He's eating Doritos, drinking alcohol. The purpose is long gone. So I'm helping him to spark his purpose up. I'm giving him purpose.
Shut up! Your voice is so fucking shitty. And when I think about the hope that you've handed out,
so we're on a good path here.
All I have is some more.
Yeah, that was a good question.
I can only do so much. All the miracles we need is just one touch from me, from you, helping someone who can make it on their own. No one else to be alone at a time like this. Only joy should exist. When the world gets too much, all we need is a touch of love. That's all we need, everybody. I'm making this a way. I'm making this a way where the people who really need help can be helped. This ain't no fucking fake shit. When hard times appear, when we drown in our tears, I'm a fucking millionaire. Enough to see. I'm a fucking leader. I'm a fucking spiritual hero. Whatever brings on us, we can always try.
Put the Doritos down.
Shut up. Will guide us.
Doritos are for closers only.
We can all do so much. All the miracles we need is just one touch. Yeah, just one.
I challenge Dr. Rob to a sanctioned fight on the beach of Da Nang, Vietnam.
Shut up! Your voice is so fucking shitty, man. No one wants to be alone at a time like this. Only joy should exist. When the world gets so much, all we need is a touch of love.
Yes, Corpse Mankind hit a nerve for sure.
If you don't like Donald Trump, get the fuck out.
The Dorito guru is here.
Touch the world, just think what we can do. Think of the miracle.
Yeah.
Helping someone.
Oh, Dr. Rob.
Make it on their own. No one wants to
He
be
needs Jesus.
at the time. People talk about spirituality. People talk about living a good life. Where the fuck are my cigarettes?
Yeah, that's
People talk about they got a problem, they're suffering, they're depressed. What, they don't have Camels around you? They don't got a beer, they don't have IPAs around you? The fuck you talking about?
what is
Stevie,
with all the cigarettes?
you're a bum, you're a cheap bum, Stevie. I'm
Put
living
that
my
cigarette-
life. I'm
put
living
that
my
cigarette
fucking
down.
life. People want to come in and tell me what I should do, what I shouldn't do. Fuck you. That's what I do.
Oh.
Fuck you.
Whoa. Cigarettes are for closers only.
And that's the greatest joke. I don't want to dig into Shiva. Shiva, I don't want to dig into you, man. Do you get that? Steve, man, I'm just saying, like you got a poor mentality, man. You sent me $50 and you're writing letters about how you sent me all this money. What are you fucking, what do you work at McDonald's? What the fuck are you talking about, man? We're on a different level. We're in a different mindset here, man. I don't have anything against you, Steve. I'm just saying, like, you got me confused with somebody else. You got me confused with your local bum, man. I appreciate your generosity, man. But we're on a different time in here, man. Talk about being a pedophile. I don't like America, and I don't like American culture that seems to be so open about people being pedophiles. What are we saying in the modern day? Like, well, I guess being a pedophile isn't so bad.
What the hell?
No, I'm saying, like with the
That
fucking Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump shit, get that guy the fuck out of office. I got the same WhatsApp, man. Steve, I'm on the same kind of timing. You come out here to Vietnam, you hook me up with a gold chain, I'm here to put you on. That's something that everybody needs to get clear. I'm not here for me. If I was here for me, I'd be fucking, you know what I mean? I'm here to put you on. I mean, what are people talking about? $50. I'm from America, man. No offense, but you know what I mean? We're not talking about paper, we're talking about gold. And this whole thing of Americans becoming more and more okay with pedophilia, and it's okay to be a pedophile if you're wealthy, but we have to make sure that we torture poor pedophiles.
Whoa.
It's fucking freak shit, man. Americans are on some freak shit.
Yes, yes, I agree. And I hope that
Steve says I've sent more than $50, but that's besides the point, bro. We are good. Man, you tell me that when you sent more minimum, like bare minimum, man, the kind of time and I'm on, you say I've sent more than $500. $50, what are you talking about, man? Yeah, let's collab in the studio. I'm just letting you know, man, we're on a different kind of time and we're on a different kind of wavelength here, man. You say you sent more than $50. Whoop de fucking do, man. You bought me a pack of beer. I don't know what you're talking about when you say that. And I've talked to a bunch of different, American weird guy, older men. I know you're a younger guy, so I'm not coming at you, but that doesn't mean anything to me, man. I've sent more than $50. What do you think? I'm a crackhead? No offense. I'm just saying I'm not on that kind of timing, man.
well, nobody should give you money in the first
I'm a
place because
musician. I'm an artist, man. You think I'm going to some fucking bar for $50 to do a performance? And I'm not coming at you when I say that. I'm just trying to let you know who I am.
now forgives and given all. Love our hearts and dreams can afford.
People say, yeah, I see, but you're smoking cigarette. Man, these aren't cigarettes. These are Camel Castor black tea. This is a black tea cigarette, man. This isn't your everyday average day cigarette, man.
I disapprove of that.
Nobody gives a
So
fuck what you
Corpse Guy
disapprove.
donates $2 and he says P Doze needs wood chipper massages. I don't know what that means, but it sounds funny. And I think
Yeah,
I
it's
have
this
them.
idea that okay, if somebody's wealthy and they're a pedophile, well,
Oh
I
my
mean that's
God.
shut the fuck Shiva, shut your fucking mouth, man. It's $2, man. You can't even afford a new phone. Shut your fucking mouth, man. It's this American idea with if you're a wealthy pedophile, well, we don't really like that kind of stuff, but we don't want to support that. But you do your thing, man. Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump and shit like that. But we say, okay, so I'll give you that. Like, if you're a wealthy pedophile, okay, no problem. We don't like that kind of stuff, but we get it. We're okay. This is America, home of the brave and shit like that. But if we're doing that and we're kind of like making a deal with the wealthy pedophiles, if we're doing that, we need to make sure that we like torture like the poor,
Whoa!
mentally ill,
That's enough. That's
pedophiles and
enough.
things like that. And then everybody's like, yeah, that sounds good. What the
You're
fuck are these
sarcastic.
people talking about?
You're sarcastic teaching. Like, get it together. Get it straight. Cut the cigarettes out. Throw the cigarettes away. Stop smoking the beers and drinking the wine and alcohol cigarettes. Stop drinking the cigarettes. Stop
And
smoking the beer.
some of my students and some of my people who kind of can resonate with the energy about Shiva, you know, like what is your deal with Shiva? My deal with Shiva is that he's a content creator. He's willing to work with me and let me do my thing. Other than that, I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't really know where his head's at. I think he's just I'm gonna go back to live with my mom and sell spiritual stuff, and I want to make money on YouTube. I have nothing to do with that, and I can't support people to support that. Just FYI.
What? Well, you make money on YouTube too, you hypocrite.
I'm a meditation teacher. I'm a Dhamma teacher, dumb fuck. I offer people a lot more than fucking shithead bullshit, okay?
Your lifestyle doesn't suggest that you're a meditation teacher. You can't even stop smoking cigarettes. To get it together, buddy. Get your head
You
out of your ass.
failed. You failed. You failed.
You need to go through your own procedure of removing your own head out of your own ass. I don't know if you can do that.
Forgives and given all. Love our hearts and dreams can afford. And when I think about
Listening
the
to
hope that
spiritual music
you
doesn't cut it.
did, I
You gotta do a little bit more than that.
get back.
What is it, the 20th cigarette?
And to live some more.
Ah,
I can only do so much. All the miracles we need is just one touch. It's a matter of the heart, you fucking loser. From me, from you, helping someone who can
Doritos.
make it on their own. No one wants to be alone at a time like this. Only joy should exist. When the world gets too much, all we need is a touch of love. Runner 5K says, this is awesome. I support this 100%. Leave a like, subscribe, and make a donation, man. Just send a super chat to remind yourself. I don't need your $5 cheap fuck. To see us through. That's why people don't respect you, Shiva. We can all. That's why wealthy people don't respect you. They see you as a beggar. They see you as a bum. You fucking come in your pants when somebody sends you $2. $2? What the fuck? $2 doesn't even exist to me, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this shit, man. But people don't respect that. Like you're hyperventilating because some fucking dilapidated fucking freak man in America is sending you $2. What is $2? What's $2? I don't even understand $2. Okay? So that's why people don't donate to you and why people don't respect you, man.
I'm appreciative of every donation.
I bet you are.
I don't condone this man's actions or his behavior. I don't condone what he eats, what he smokes, what he drinks. And gratitude is the key.
Humble
The fall of
yourself in the wisdom
unconscious
of the
meditation.
elder. We gotta bring down low and
Humble yourself in the sight of your brother.
Man.
asking why you stand humble yourself in the sight of your sister. Bring down low and humble yourself in the knowledge of the children.
Dr. Rob needs a lesson of honesty and compassion. Needs to be
Look,
more
this is
kind
the
to human
question for
beings.
you, Shiva. This is a question, all right? And I'm angry at Shiva because he's hearing these voices and then he's talking his bullshit. All
Om Namah
right, 100
Shivaya.
rupees. Get yourself a chai, Shiva.
Thank you very much, sir.
This is the
Om Namah
only
Shivaya.
question I have for Shiva.
Hello, what's going on here, Bubush? Well, there's a crazy man here. He says that he's a spiritual teacher, a master meditation teacher, and a genuine spiritual seeker, me. So I'm just trying to unconfuse him. He's eating Doritos, smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol, dressed like this, and he thinks he's spiritual. He's lost his mind. So that's what's going on here. Narco Dancer gives $10 super chat donation. Thank you very much, sir. He says Rob is 100% correct. Wine and cigarettes are powerful spiritual practices. Rob is obviously powerful. He fixes cell phones with willpower. You can't even afford a good one.
I love it. Because, for better or worse, the only reason that people are donating to Shiva is because of me.
Anyways, we're gonna let that slide. We're gonna let that pass. And we keep going. This is the steamroller that's flattening out Dr. Rob's personality to be more wholesome, to be more kind,
And
compassionate,
then he gets in
filled with
his
goodwill.
fake ego, like spiritual teacher thing, and it's so fake and it's
Thank you for
so
your donation.
disingenuous and it's so shallow. Look, man, I'm not here to compete with you. I'm just letting you know that all the donations you got tonight, you ain't getting a new phone, broke boy.
The insults don't help. Insults are not a true symbol of a spiritual teacher and a meditation master. So one should drop the burritos, Doritos, and one should meditate seriously.
You don't want to support me, you don't like what I have to say? Good. Leave me alone. I'll make my own way. I'm like Shiva. The only reason that people are donating to Shiva is because of me. What don't people get about that? Windows 1995. Let's see a donation. This guy Shiva's getting all this donations. Where are my supporters? Where are my donors? Where are my new donors? Where are the new donors? Where are the new donations? I'm going to count down from 10. Hold on. I'm going to be serious for a sec. I'm going to count down from 10. If I do not have a major donation on my live stream, we're done. My YouTube channel is Monk Life Meditation, not this channel. I'm going to count down from 10. 10, 9, 8,
It's hard to respect a fool. You're right.
7, 6. Capatita, I'm looking at you. 5. I'm glad you're here, Capatita. 4, 3. We've got to show Shiva, and we got to show everyone that these little $5, $10 fucking pittance donations are nothing. And he doesn't have any idea what's really going on. Now let's start back at the beginning. Let's all count together. 10. 9. You feel that? Anybody here feel that? 8. Anybody here feel that energy? 7. Does anybody here feel that energy? Soma Dukkha, that's a different topic. That's a guy who's a different situation. He's donating $50, different situation. Start
Thank
back
you,
at the
Megan.
beginning. We're going to start back at the beginning. And literally, I don't care how many old women, middle-aged women, American women, hyper-masculinized women that have their picture of themselves as their profile picture on YouTube, which is ridiculous, may send you $5. I don't care how many. You're about to see what real donations are about. Here we go, everybody. To count down together. 10. Can nobody feel that?
That's the Dorito cheese dust flowing through your veins. That's what you're feeling.
You're such a loser. All right, here we go, everybody. Let's start at the beginning. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. I am not Shiva. This is Shiva's channel. And anyways, it's just making my donors have to make larger donations to show Shiva how broken and stupid these little $5 donations are, like he's a homeless bum on the street. Starting again at 10. Reminder.
Neo Crow
Okay.
Dancer donates $5. He says, insults teach us to be grounded, control our emotions. It's a painful thing, suffering can be, but understand correctly equals alchemical growth. That's correct. That's why I'm Contensity donates a super chat, $2, says, when did Dr. Rob get
Talk
married?
about power.
That is something that Dr. Rob will have
Talk
to
about
answer.
power, because literally this
Thank you,
guy is
Boobush.
every
Boobush?
time this guy, I want to be on it
Thank you.
before we get to the countdown again. This guy regularly live streams trying to beg. He gets no donations. Every time it's a situation like this with Dr. Rob, talking like this and acting like this, he gets $100+. Now, keep in mind, everybody, I let this guy come and stay at my house for more than a week. And I'm not talking about my house, my family house in America or something, here in Vietnam. Instead of him staying at a hostel, he would have spent at least $200 to stay at a hostel, and how he stayed at my house. He didn't pay me a single dollar. He didn't give me a single dollar. Why are all these people donating to Shiva?
Thank you, Brendan. I appreciate that. Thank you.
What are you guys doing?
And Neocron Dancer donates $5. He says he needs a new cell phone. Homeless bum, question mark? Be charitable to the less fortunate. I agree with that. Thank you for your
Literally
support.
all the money that he's made, he's probably made $100 to $200 live streaming with me tonight. When he live streams alone and sits in front of the ocean and begs, nobody donates to him. I can guarantee you nobody who's watching this live stream right now is ever going to follow you again or donate to you ever again. I can guarantee that. And yet somehow he just doesn't get it. He doesn't get that the only reason that the people are donating is because of me. Now, to my donors, to my supporters watching my live stream, we are prepared, especially Consumer Capitita, we're prepared for a major dinal donation. Now, no, he's not splitting anything. Listen, a no name said, I bet Dr. Rob makes Shiva split donations because he gets none. Literally, I've told this guy he owes me hundreds of dollars. He's never sent me a single fucking cent. I let him live at my house. He used the AC like he was at a fucking hotel. Okay? And this air conditioning is not cheap. You should have seen this guy living at my house, eating my food, eating the fruit that my partner prepared as if he was the fucking king of Siam living at my house. You would not believe the gall of this guy. This guy owes me hundreds of dollars, just FYI. Requiem.
Um, so I am inviting Dr. Rob to stay here with me in Da Nang, which he promised to do, for free. He has a beautiful room with a bathroom, its own bedroom, a closet, a mirror, a desk, way more than I had. I had to use a public bathroom with everybody. But he gets to stay here not for a week or two. He gets to stay here for a full month, enjoy the ocean, enjoy the beautiful weather. So that is reciprocation. But Dr. Rob is greedy. He wants not $50, he wants $500. And he spits on people's donations. I see that anybody that wants to donate to me is extending their generosity. Even if it's 100 rupees. Thank you very much. I highly appreciate that. And money is valuable. Money is a very valuable resource. I cherish it very highly. It pays for my life. It pays for my survival. That's not a simple thing.
Okay, Enzo.
And this is the 10th or 20th cigarette of the day. And I don't know how again, buddy. I don't know what. Whoa. I don't know. So maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something.
You want to know what you're missing?
What? Yes, John. I appreciate that.
Alk 6269, and Alk, I've been waiting for a major donation here in Vietnam, Alk. Alk says the thing with Shiva is that there's nothing to this guy. And that's the disappointing fact, honestly. Hate to be the one to say it, eh?
Well, Dr. Rob is going to love this. I started a new goal. Maybe he's going to support me on that. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Cut that out.
Tomorrow is another day. All you always need to set free your mind. Tomorrow is another day. When you feel like moving on, just stay strong. Tomorrow is another day.
I don't
All
support
you
this.
always need to
He's
set
bypassing his emotions.
tomorrow is
He's
another
spiraling out of
when you
control in his
feel
own
like moving on, just stay strong.
narcissism.
Tomorrow is another day. 'Cause tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is another day. I was a Buddhist monk for
Anyway,
7 years. Shiva visited a temple. He attended a meditation retreat. Doesn't know the first thing about being a spiritual teacher.
this guy is drunk off his own ego. Don't listen to him. I have to close the window 1 second. So
Why do we take but never give back?
I listen to the same music over and over again.
Our time runs out. Will emptiness be all that's left? Is this how we justify our selfishness? We blurry one.
I miss you, Val. You gotta come by. We're in Ho Chi Minh, man. We're in District 9. Bring your wife over here. Show her a good time.
Dr. Rob is high off his own narcissism. He needs to chill out. I didn't give you permission to listen to music. Please turn it off.
This might be a time, and this might be a situation where we turn our faith.
Hmm.
We recognize that our paths are not the same, but we take a serious refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, and we continue. That's it. You don't need to. You don't need to overthink it. You don't need to. I'm not here to justify myself. I'm not here to explain myself. I'm here to expose myself. And for those who are well-minded enough to see through and see beyond Dr. Rob, Buddhism is not about Dr. Rob. Your path of mindfulness and detachment, your path of dana, sila, samadhi, bhavana, panya, is not about Dr. Rob. So, I want you to do your best, but doing your best is not about Dr. Rob.
John donates $10 via super chat, and he says, "Animals are my friends," quote,
Not about
and
appearances,
I
which is
don't
tough.
eat my friends. This is a quote from George Bernard Shaw. So I pose this question to the great Dr. Rob here. If animals are his friends also, why does he eat them?
It's true. It's tough. I mean, I look, everybody. I'm not doing this so that you'll be my friend. I'm not like Shiva. I'm not doing this with the hope that I'll get some money. I don't need your money. I don't want your money. I don't need your friendship. I don't want your friendship. Uh, I'm a practitioner. And no, Requiem is it's just kind of an art piece with this guy, and he's a real fucking loser. If any of my students wanted to know how I would describe Shiva, he's a loser, he's a spiritual loser, he's arrogant, he's greedy, he's a broke boy, and he's not somebody that I want any of my students or followers, especially the young men who are following me, to be involved with. But and it's not rejecting. Anytime that I say that, I'm not rejecting anybody. We'll restart, we'll refresh, we'll continue. We will hope that there's a good coffee in the morning. Shiva doesn't have any kind of practice. He doesn't have any kind of sadhana. He just has some bullshit identity about being vegan and weird ideas about women, and that he, is a Sadhguru devotee when he's banned from Isha centers around the world, as far as we know. So he doesn't even follow Sadhguru. He's doesn't even believe in Mahashavasti. So he's not somebody to look up to or believe about. But he's a friend of mine, and sometimes we have friends like that. Just like we have friends who are fucking freaks, or we have a president who's a pedophile. It's something that happens, but it's not something we need to fixate on. Anybody who thinks that Shiva is more powerful than me is not going to be able to make much use of the teachings that are on the table here, and the practices that we're doing here.
So, are you going to address the claims of hypocrisy of you
You're
saying that
welcome, Requiem. You're welcome, brother.
you practice
It's
the
just,
Buddhist?
it's a long journey. It's a tough journey, and we're not going to come across any idealism here, and it's going to be a good mess and a great mess. But we are
So,
here. That's my message for people. I'm not saying I'm not drunk. I'm not saying I'm not addicted. I'm not saying I'm not, this or that. I'm just saying that this is a journey, and it's something that we're all going to have to work through and move through. And Capatito wants to mock me. Capatito wants to play with my life. You do that, Capatito. You see how that works out for you, honey. I gave you a chance. I gave you a shot. You spit in my face, and it's never going to happen again.
are you going to address the rumors of being a hypocrite, of eating animals, and yeah, you're supposed to be a spiritual teacher that practices nonviolence, but you eat animals and you abuse animals. What's that all about? Okay. Okay. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You can't make this stuff up. Classic drunk maneuver, beautifully demonstrated by Rob right now. Yep. He's got ink on his hand now, a belly full of dust. Uh, If I saw this when I walked into my room, I would I would be terrified.
And then we have the mysterious Mr. Cat. I'm coming for you, Mr. Cat. You think you're getting off scot free, huh? I'm sending out seekers. I'm spending out the energy to find you, Mr. Cat, to find who you are, to find what you're doing here, and we will figure it out. And you think you're getting on a free ride. Mr. Cat thinks he's got a scholarship. Mr. Cat thinks they got a scholarship. Do they? I got your scholarship right here. From now on, major donations will be made through Western Union. I will send you the information. I will send you the full name. I will send you the correct name. The limit for donations on Western Union is $3,000. $3,000 international transfer.
Do you expect anybody to pay $3,000 when you eat animals, smoke cigarettes, drink alcohol, eat Doritos, and make fun of people online? This is what
Kapatita, you're wise enough to know not to donate to Shiva, and that I can agree with. That I can support. Nobody needs to be donating to Shiva. Shiva needs to be drowned. He needs to be starved. He needs to be left out in the cold so that he can find his own way.
Dr. Rob is experiencing drinking 3 or 4 beers. This is the natural consequence. He needs to drink some water for sure. It's not good. It's not good.
I'm sorry to put you all into this position, but this is the way that it is. And if you're broke, you're not as broke as you could be because Dr. Rob is here.
I think we did it, ladies and gentlemen. I think we humbled him. Yeah, he needs to go to church for sure. Yeah. Can he do one push-up?
I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I just need a cigarette to even me out. Don't try this at home. This is performed by a former Buddhist monk of 7 years. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm practicing. Donations, large donations can be made by money transfer. by Western Union. Send me a message on WhatsApp and I'll give you the information to send up to $3,000. I just need a cigarette to even myself out. I'm good. I'm okay, everybody. I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years. So you test your faith and awareness, eh? You don't know me if you don't know awareness. You don't got faith and awareness, you don't got faith in me. You think I'm just some schmuck, eh? Oh, that's good. The Iranians, that's a good blood. It's a good Iranian blood. Top fans: Travis, Capatita, Rosebud, Slightly Shaky, Chinav, Mr. Cat, Maliki, Alex Vipond, Ginger, Joseph, Aug, Danny DeBoy, User, Immerblau, Chris from Georgia, Soma Duca, Team Pal, Mash, Jen, Rick Scar, Skate Godar, Zach, Orion, Harmon, everybody, High Ass Frog. Listen, if you're a broke boy, you don't got to say it to me. I'm the Ajahn Brahm of the new generation. I'm the next Thich Nhat Hanh. I'm the Thich Nhat Hanh of a new generation. I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years. I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years. I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years. I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years.
Yes, you were.
Capatita, you mail me one of those good Pokemon cards. I'd love to have something like that. And we've got trading cards. Dr. Rob trading cards, Monk Life Meditation Institute trading cards. You'd like to be a part of the Monk Life Meditation Institute, you come and you join. Capatita, you're in my Discord, man. You know that's sweet. But you got to make sure you send it in the right way. We're sending cross country, so you got to be careful. I don't want you to lose anything like that. Okay, Ozbuds Jen says, at what level is exploiting people dharmic? If you're manipulating people to give you money, even if it's for seemingly a good cause, is it really dharmic? It seems your motivations are selfish in nature. Well, first of all, not being fixated on seemingness. I don't give a fuck the way that things seem. Who are you to know things seem? Are you ICE? Are you an FBI agent or something like that? You're welcome, Sage. You come back next time, right? So, what I say to people is mind your own fucking business, you fuck. Who are you? You don't know what we're doing here. You don't know what's going on here. Mind your own fucking business. I'm from America. I'm not fucking some German twink, okay? Mind your own fucking business. How about that? You're on a YouTube live stream. from scrolling around and being in disassociated nonsense. You mind your own fucking business. You don't come here and tell people what's going on. Well, that's for me to know and them to find out. As my grandpa always told me, I'd rather owe it to you than cheat you out of it, exploiting people. As if you know the first fucking thing about Buddhism. As if you know the first fucking thing about Buddhism and meditation and spiritual community, which you don't. Now, if you're interested to come here and learn, that's great. And share and see what's going on here, that's great. But that's going to take a lot of investment of your time and your energy. Every person only has so much energy. Not We don't have unlimited energy. Compassion has the unlimited energy. You want to think you own me, you want to think you know who I am. You don't know who I am. You don't know what this is about. The bosses need to pay. One way or another, the bosses need to pay. My teacher comes and he says, "Look, man, can't do this." I'm going to say, "Who the fuck are you to tell me what I can and what I can't do? I'm American. I came into this world. I brought myself into this world. I brought myself out of this world." No, the thing with me, Oz Bajudis, and you're welcome here, and it's nice to connect with you, is that I'm not so like Shiva. Okay, so if I want to talk about Shiva, because I'm on this guy's live stream as well, so it's a little bit of a performance. So Shiva is like some spiritual croc, basically. And he wants like to be wealthy, and he thinks that he's gonna become wealthy and become famous. And him and his little friend Adi, they think they're going to become like semen retention YouTubers or something like that. These guys are not, these guys just want money, basically. They want money, they want fame, they want status, they want people to believe in them. They don't have anything worthwhile going on. Go and look at Shiva's Discord server. It's disgusting. Look at his content over the past week, over the past month. It's disgusting. You won't find a single drop of like something that's actually valuable or real in that. For me, I just have to pay my monthly bills. $300 a month or $400 a month or something like that. And I work for a living. So I don't do this as a kind of like grift or like, send me $5. Somebody sends me $2. I don't care if you send me $2. I'll say thank you. I appreciate that. But that doesn't have anything to do with me and what I'm doing in my life. That's just your practice and things like that. You know what I mean? So like these are not fake. These are my real nails. Where I live, this is not a money thing. This is not a money thing. I'm saying for people who would like to donate, who would like to support, please, there's like a $3,000 limit for Western Union international transfers. So you can send me $3,000 on Western Union, but you send me $2 or you send me five. I don't want your $2. I don't want your $5. That has nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with what I'm doing in my life. My life isn't about money. So for me, creating this energetic environment for people to really be curious and for people to really be sincere and to be challenged and to investigate and things like that. That's what this is about. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't care if there's 100 people who send me $2. What the fuck am I gonna do with $200? Fucking stuff it up my ass? Fucking burn it on live stream? Yes, I work for a living. This is not about that. Okay, this is not about that. I don't want your money, nor do I need your money. Mind your own fucking business. Let me give you a life lesson that apparently your dad and your mom were never there to teach you. Mind your own fucking business. Simple as that. You know? And Big
Sparky,
O Bird, you're not that involved in spirituality. You have a spiritual ego, right? You have a spiritual idea of yourself, but it's not real. Like what masters do you follow? You know
so
what I
Dr. Rob,
mean?
read the super chat that somebody just sent me.
So anyways, I'm not just going to go into all this with random fucking people who don't get the point and aren't involved with this work and this practice and this way of life. If you're not interested and curious about this for the long term, then just go and fuck off. I mean, leave me alone. What don't people get by that? This is not, this isn't your place. This isn't your life. This isn't any of that shit. Now, yes, I understand that this is like unusual presentation. This is a unique presentation. This is a creative presentation. But I'm sorry, but you don't just get to walk in here and have this position. I'm taking a position. You know what position you're taking is your head up your ass. You know, mind your own fucking business. And if you don't want to be here, then fuck off. But you don't have anything to do with my life. You don't know me because you watched a live stream. You know, we talk, this is America. Yeah, this is a country where a pedophile is the president of the United States of America.
So we have a super chat here by Sparky Malarkey, donates $2 Australian. Thank you very much for your donation. I kindly appreciate it. Thank you very
Okay.
much for your donation.
And these people that say love you, Doc, and love you, Shiva, man, that's cool. You love Shiva, you love me, but we are not equal, man. This guy went and visited some temples and went and visited some monasteries and then fucking came in his pants when he saw Sadhguru and now considers himself like a representative of Isha. You're talking to a guy who's banned from the organization that he says his master. I'm sorry, Shiva. I'm sorry, but you're talking to, when you look at Shiva, when you talk about Shiva, you're talking about, and I don't mean to make you feel bad about this, Shiva, but this is reality, right? You're talking to a guy whose spiritual guru and real master is literally, his organization has banned him from going to his organization's places, which, I mean, that's the way it is. Truth Seeking 8 says, you don't know any of us either. And I bow to you. I
So
bow to
Sparky,
everybody here. I'm not asking for anybody to be here or to be interested in me or to be interested in Buddhism or meditation or anything like that. Even the people that like say, oh, this guy's like an awareness guy, this guy's like a spiritual guy, this is like an act. Whoop-de-fucking-do. My advice to you would be send a little bit of cash if you think that this is good. Send me $5, send me $20 or something like that. Make a super chat if you can, and then make a commitment to come back and see what we actually do on this channel. And this is the rule that I say for people in terms of practicing generosity. And I'm sorry that Americans are so conditioned to being these fucking capitalistic freaks where generosity is a scam or whatever, which doesn't make any sense. Listen, if you're of little means, if you're just getting by, then give what you can. If you don't have anything to give, then just be in your presence, give your presence, give your attention. If you're of moderate income, give more than what you think is appropriate, because otherwise you're not really giving. We talk about people that have thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars in their bank and in their organization, their job, and they send $5. Get the fuck out of here. You send $5. What do you? And then I say, for the wealthy people out there, and I know most of these, I'm not saying everybody's supposed to be wealthy. I'm not saying that. But for these wealthy people out there, it's good, JS. I'd like to talk to you about that. For those wealthy people out there, good fucking luck. Because to really contact spirituality and to really make real spiritual connections as a wealthy person is kind of hopeless. All right, Ashbagash says, why is it that you manipulate people who give you money and make them feel like you're friends with them? Is that not manipulation? That's a transactional relationship, as petty as ordinary Americans. Honey, fuck, retard, sorry, Shiva, whoever you are, go and mind your own fucking business. I love how these people who don't know me, they don't know what Buddhism is really. They don't know what a monk is really. They're just coming across me and jerking off or schlicking because they happen to see me, and they make up this idea of who I am and the people that I interact with. Just go and fuck yourself and mind your own business. You don't know who I am. You don't know what this is about.
So Sparky
How could
Malarkey,
you?
listen. Sparky Malarkey said,
And if you're worried about
Hey.
people manipulating people, go and fucking protest. Go and protest ICE. Go and protest the pedophile in chief, Donald Trump. Go and protest about the Epstein files.
listen,
What are you doing here?
Listen, you're gonna like
And
this,
these
okay?
fucking sick, twisted, disgusting
You're gonna like the
people,
super chat.
the only time that they'd actually want to be here and make their comments and make their stupid opinions is when something like this is going on. Whereas when I'm actually teaching, when we're actually working through Dharma talks together as a Sangha, they don't want anything to do with it. Right? They would never stick. The moment they come around to one of Dr. Rob's live streams and we're listening to Dharma talks and discussing the Dharma, they're out there. I'm not consenting to this. And they will never watch that and they'll never participate that. But somehow when the art is going on, they want to come and they want to make judgments, and they go and fuck yourself, you dumbass retard.
Listen.
Sorry, Shiva. Sorry, everybody.
All right. Listen, hey, shh.
Everybody's being serious, but they're being serious in a fake way. You know what I mean? You're being serious in a way that doesn't make any fucking human sense.
Listen, Linda. Listen. And he's gone. God help me. He's probably taking a piss in the sink.
I mean, what do you think? Do you think I'm in prison with you? Do you think I'm your prison bitch?
Listen to the super chat. Quote, Dr. Rob says, my life isn't about money, end quote. And then he says, please send me $2,000.
Zach Schindel, I don't know what you're trying to say there. You might have to bring up a little bit more.
Do you even hear what I said? You say you don't care about money, then you say $2,000.
Shut up, Shiva. You don't have any fucking thing to say. Literally, you really don't.
Hey.
Ashbagash says classic deflection. As if you're not implying that these accusations and these notions that you're bringing up are inherently relevant. You're an anonymous fucking random person that nobody here knows, that I don't know. I have no idea who you are. And somehow your accusations that I'm manipulative, etc., are inherently relevant and inherently like practical on the table of what's going on here. Go and fuck yourself, you fucking idiot.
Necro
you got no idea what's going on here.
Necro Dancer
and don't you ever leave another fucking comment on my YouTube channel ever again.
Necro Dancer asks what you're offering in return. Show me the power. And also, Sparky says, you scream victim.
And the craziest thing about this, that somehow, Shiva, can you talk about how you don't, accept this, or you're not willing to accept this? Like, the only time you get donations on your live streams like this is when I'm here acting and talking
Why
like
are you
this?
always talking and not letting me speak? Sparky has a point here. He says Shiva has nothing to say because he can't get a word in. Because you constantly talk and blab and defend yourself and defend your ego and defend your stupid identity. It's enough. Just drop your spiritual bullshit.
I love these people. I love these people like Ashbagash and just these random people that come in and talk about how I'm some broke boy and how I'm begging for $5 donations. I'm planning my fucking 1 month vacation to South Korea. I'm planning my fucking 1 month vacation to fucking Japan. What are you talking about? You have no idea what's going on here at all. You don't. You do not. My name's Shiva Kailash Shambho. Thank you for the $2 Australian. I'll never see you again, and I know you'll never donate again, but I can use those $2 Australian for mangoes and my flight back to my mom's house in Canada. Fuck off.
So you say you don't care about money, but then you ask for $2,000 donations.
Ashbagash.
What is that about?
And what the fuck is wrong with people? The limit, as far as I know, for sending intercontinental or international donations or offerings through Western Union is $3,000. Where are people getting this $2,000 number? And so Ashbagash, one of the things that you're not resonating with, right, is that what I'm saying to you, dumb fuck retard, is that you're welcome here, but I don't know who you are. And retard red alert. I don't, people who are not known and are not involved in what's going on don't have a fucking seat at the table.
Try North Korea. I think it'll be more tranquil. Stop blowing your smoke in my face. Thank God you're drinking some water, Jesus. Necro Dancer donates $2 and he says, Euro pagan shamans have an excuse for alcoholism. Mm. Dr. Rob is a spiritual teacher who drinks and smokes. What kind of spiritual teacher does that? Explain that to me, Dr. Rob.
And look, if you're broke, if you're getting by on your McDonald's salary and you're just trying to pay your bills, you don't have anything to do with this. Okay. And you can keep your $2 to buy, after work ends, after your shift ends, you can buy, a double cheeseburger for yourself on me or on Shiva or whatever.
How do you explain your greed, Dr. Rob? How do
I'm
you
not
explain
greedy.
it?
In what way am I greedy?
Well, asking for a $3,000 donation and spitting on $200 donations or $2 donations.
I get a lot of donors that are reaching out that want to donate regularly, hundreds of dollars. And my advice to them is to save it up. And then when it reaches, whatever's comfortable for them, 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000, they can send that through Western Union rather than buying memberships on YouTube or, donating on YouTube and things like that. Ashbagash, you're a selfish, dumb cunt and or retard. So you're not getting a scholarship to the Monk Life Meditation Institute. So if you want to be a part of the institute, you better save up your monthly disability payment and send me a part of it, and then you'll be in the institute.
Sparky Malarkey donates $2 Australian. He says, so greedy. Save some victim for the rest of us. You think Dr. Rob is a victim? Or has a victim mindset, a victim mentality? That's interesting. Well, certainly with his lifestyle choices, it's not the best.
Better yet, save up your disability payments and get your fucking nails done, you broke ass cunt retard.
Whoa.
Get your nails
Watch the
done.
language. Watch the
Anybody who
language.
doesn't have their nails done, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me like you're my equal. Don't talk to me like you got something to say to me. Don't talk to me like you're going to criticize me. You don't have your nails done? Go and get them done, honey. I'll pay for it. That's what people like Ashbagosh don't understand. You know what I mean?
Yes, Helen.
And that's that other
Uh,
fucking stupid shit that people get off on. Like, I want you to be my student. What don't you understand about go and fuck yourself? What don't you understand about take your penis and shove it up your own ass? Fuck off. What don't people understand about that? I'm not Shiva, Kailash, Shambho. I'll be your teacher. I'll help you. I'll send you spiritual items. Go and fuck yourself and never come back to my YouTube channel ever again. What are you talking? People make these weird dynamics. I know you want me to teach. I know you want to be the teacher for me, but you're not going to get it. You're not going to get the fuck away from me. You know, and then people start masturbating. He doesn't want me to be here, but I am here and I am commenting. Get away. I don't
anyways,
give a fuck if go and fuck off. Go
selfish.
and mind your own fucking business. Go and be a better mother. Go and be a better father. Back up and go away. What don't people fucking understand about that? And this idea that I'm not allowed to say, let me teach you meditation. Let me teach you meditation. Please, somebody let me teach you meditation. What the
Okay,
fuck
that's
are
enough
you
of that.
talking about? I'm here to protect the people that are interested in you. Uh, Fuck off.
Listen, Selfish Patrice has a question for you, okay? He donates a super chat, 5 Canadian dollars. Thank you very much. He says, they don't want to learn from you, Dr. Rob, because obviously you don't know what you're talking
I
about.
already answered that.
And it's
I
demonstrated
don't
by everything
care.
we hear and say you
I
do.
don't
That's
give a
correct.
fuck if anybody wants to learn from me. How about this?
Facebook, Helen,
Dr.
Facebook.
Rob, I'm considering to learn from you. Get the fuck away from me. How about that? Get the fuck out of here. How about that? You know, and this sane de PLC guy, I don't know where you live. I hope you're some Saudi Arabian millionaire, but whoever you are, wherever you are, you know,
I'm going to
let
donate $1 3,000 times for Dr. Rob. Well, thank you very much, Sparky
good
Rocket.
idea. Good idea.
That's the best thing.
You know, I'm not angry. I'm not upset that people are donating to Shiva. Good for him. You know, he needs some so he does. He needs support and he has so little support and no students and nobody who's actually interested in supporting him. So he's thinking about just going back to Canada and live with his mom and good for him. You know, good for him. He needs to get a phone. He wants to this is his phone fundraising live stream. And that was a need for him. He's expressed that that's a need for him, and so maybe energetically I'm kind of resonating with that and I'm making people donate. I love this idea that people are donating to show me to show me my business. Hey, guess what? You can take your $5 and you can shove it up your ass for all I care. I don't need $5. I don't need $10. You can give Shiva $1,000. You're not going to see me putting my shit in a fucking 2 liter bottle and pissing in it and making jankum. And they donated to Shiva. They didn't donate to me. You're out of your mind. I'm happy that Shiva's getting a bunch of $2 and $5 donations like he's some kind of fucking begging bum in Vietnam who's wearing a little fucking getup and acting like he's a spiritual character and that he's traveling around. Honestly, what Shiva is currently doing is very taboo because a lot of people have been called out as bag packers. And what Shiva basically is right now is a bag packer. You know, and I hope that some of my students and I hope that the people watching here really know that I mean it. You want to learn meditation from me? Dr. Rob, convince me to learn meditation. Get away from me and go away and stay away and go and find your own way. You know what I mean? Mo, you literally said it out loud. That's the joke. Yeah, shut the fuck up. You're good. Everybody's okay. Yeah, Shiva is a mystic beggar. He's not much of a mystic, but he's not much of a beggar either, unless Dr. Rob's got his shirt off. It's all rage bait. That's why it's so good. Maliki, I hate to let you know this, but you're a dumb retard.
Oh my God. Stop it. Barky Malarkey donates $2 Australian, says, I will invest 10K into Shiva so he can teach Dr. Rob. I need that funds for this purpose. That's very noble of you.
What would you do if someone donated you $10,000, Shiva?
I would do what I normally do. Nothing.
Oh yeah, you normally do nothing as you're watching fucking Nick Fuentes on YouTube. This guy's the fakest motherfucker on the planet Earth. I'm sorry, everybody, but I can't not say that. I would do nothing. I would do what I usually do. Nothing. Yeah, what Nick Fuentes teach you that? Is that why you watch Nick Fuentes fucking videos and alt-right American political videos as a Canadian spiritual influencer? This is some grift you've got, Shiva. I mean, you got a lot of fucking retarded, crazy people that buy into your little gimmick and shtick, which doesn't exist without Dr. Rob. FYI, if Shiva was just making videos where he pretends to do spiritual teachings and making live streams where he sits by the beach and begs, he would not be receiving any money. The only time when he makes money is when I'm here. Just FYI for everybody. So you're not doing anything but showing me how great I am. Now, Shiva, if you say one fucking word, just keep your fucking mouth shut.
What?
Quando è che ho speculato, che ho smesso di sognare un nuovo amore.
He's not cultured. He's never been anywhere.
Il dubbio dentro me, e ho smesso di sperare, ma ho amato tu. Risveglia in profondo il fuoco vegetante. I return to love and risking all. Regla il mondo and I'll return to love and risking all. It comes to me in sogno. One more time.
Who cares about the past? Who knows about tomorrow? And more things.
You know, we talk about people. I'm cultured. I took a vacation to Italy and got drunk on wine and stayed at a hotel. Hey, everybody. You're looking at somebody who was a Buddhist monk for 7 years who ran a monastery in southern Italy.
Yes, Dr. Rob is angry at Nick Fuentes.
You look at his beard and you look at his hair and it can't compute. If you actually saw what he actually looked like without the veil of his psychic blocking, like you can't imagine how much of a freak this guy is. Just FYI. I was a monk. I ran a monastery. I led a monastery in southern Italy.
Screen.
You know, that's why these people watching Shiva's live streams are getting off on donating to him, because he's some uncultured Canadian freak that that watches Nick Fuentes. I mean, I'm sorry, but I can't support that. I
What's
don't
wrong with
support
Nick
that.
Fuentes? And the silence.
Your voice is so annoying to me right now, Shiva.
You're annoyed by my voice.
Tell
Not my
everybody
voice you
about your
annoy.
little Mount Kailash bullshit.
Tell everybody that the cigarettes you smoke. We're going to Mount Kailash, ladies and gentlemen, in the summertime this year. Back to back.
Madrecita ayahuasca, abuelita curandera, cura, cura cuerpecitos, limpia, limpia espíritus. Madrecita ayahuasca, abuelita curandera.
So Necro Dancer donates another $5.55 super chat. He
Why
says,
can I not turn your volume down more? Jesus Christ.
should you choose to go fun yourself, do it in the salt circle on full moon 3 a.m. Release the fluid on DW directed energy.
Okay, thank you so much for that schizophrenic comment. Michael Malady says, You're listening to Icaros?
I don't
Medicine
know.
music? You're not worthy. I've had ayahuasca many more times than you, and I have a much closer relationship to Mother Ayahuasca than you will ever have.
Okay, buddy.
Okay?
Okay. That's enough of your psychotic stuff. Thank you, vegan Christian. Thank you.
I've taken ayahuasca at the point where I'm phasing out of my body. Okay? Yeah, you keep flipping your little dick there, Shiva, with your donations.
This guy needs help. He really needs help.
Michael Malady said the number of times you've taken it and your mindful recap of what happened means nothing. It shows you've learned nothing from the medicine. Brother, I make my own ayahuasca in my own fucking brain. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, right.
When you hear this ayahuasca music, you think about the medicine. When I hear this ayahuasca music, I feel the medicine. We're not the same. And just FYI for everybody sending Shiva $2.99 and $5 and $10 and patting themselves on the back, this Shiva guy has nothing. He doesn't have savings. He can't afford clothes. He can't afford a new phone. He has an old broken laptop. He has to pay rent, which he can barely afford. And the guy who was helping him pay rent left and went back to America. This guy has nothing. So the $5 and the $10 and the $2 that you're giving him are absolutely meaningless because this guy has nothing to he can't, you know, even if he
But
collected all the donations from tonight, he couldn't even afford a new phone. let alone to take care of his life. He has no savings, he has no job, he has no real skills to offer people. He's doesn't have anything.
You
He's
need to
not
read.
paying rent with Bitcoin. He doesn't have anything of value. He doesn't have any sayings.
You need to read the super chat that somebody sent.
Michael Malady, you're a loser. You don't know what you're talking
Listen,
about.
read the super chat,
And
okay?
those
Yes,
shamans were just scamming you for money.
read the
You
super
got
chat somebody
nothing to do
sent.
with the medicine.
Read the super chat, please. Helen, you're gonna have to message me. Okay. Are you listening, Dr. Rob? Hello. I think he muted me because he knows that the truth is uncomfortable. So he's pretending to be somewhere else. Sparky Malarkey says, "Bro became a monk just like Batman, only to end up as the joke." Or I had a good laugh with that one. Necrodancer donates $2. Says, "As above, so below," applies to chaos, magic, and gooning. Dr. Rob is the master of gooning. He knows all about that.
And the incredible thing about Shiva's psychology and his
Something he doesn't
ego
know nothing.
is he will totally make this into something of like the contrast between Shiva and Dr. Rob. It like made people want to donate and support him, and now he has like this movement of support. I mean, it's remarkable how his ego like turns everything into some like
Like, you know,
justification for his ridiculous, vague self position of just wandering around and begging me to do live streams with him, and then live streaming on the beach with random people, and like begging people to send him money for his phone. Like it's amazing the hoops that your ego goes through. Like Shiva is imagining right now, like because he's transitioned because he had like a difficult day with Adi leaving and stuff. So he was in this place of like he didn't really know, and he was just like himself, and he was just like here. And now he's transitioned back into this like caricature that he's made of himself of being Shiva Kailash Shambho. I'm preparing to lead the march onto the Shavashti mountain. He's not equipped to teach anybody. He doesn't have students. He has no idea what he's doing, and yet he somehow magically convinces himself using his image of these old clothes that Goodwill wouldn't even accept. This collection of acorns that he got from fucking Temu. This old T-shirt that he's wearing on his head, and this like straggly beard that means nothing, and these spiritual ornaments that mean nothing to him. He says that I'll repeat this because it bears to be repeated, right? This guy who he says is his spiritual guru
worship
and
is starting to
teacher,
go.
he's banned from those monasteries. He's not able to just go to those centers that his teacher is leading. He tried to bring a knife. He tried to bring a hidden knife into his teacher's organization, and they banned him. He went there planning to stay there, and he tried to hide a knife in his bag and bring it to the center, and they banned him from Isha
Not true.
Foundation. As far as we know, some of us people who know Shiva and who kind of know about Isha, we think that he might be banned from all Isha centers. Like he may not be able to go to any Isha center anywhere in the world, and he doesn't know if he can go or not. Scrolling. This is not about you. And that's actually funny Shiva lore, but it's also true. No, he tried to bring like a tactical knife. He tried to bring a weapon into the center and they banned him.
This guy makes a lot of things up. Be careful with him.
And FYI, the place where this all happened, right, is like it's not remote, but it's not like you drive up on the car and then you go into the place and then you're there and you stay. It's not like a hotel. So him going there and like getting banned meant that he was removed from this property. which is a multi-hundred-acre property that he was removed from. So I would like to see a video of him actually retelling and recalling, because he went to Coimbatore, he didn't know anybody, he didn't have a hotel to stay at, he didn't have much resources, and he went there. And they banned him and they said, you need to leave the property. So I can't imagine what that experience was like. Well, scrolling, there's truth to that. So, take responsibility and stand up straight and do a good job.
Dr. Rob is needs help. There's no two ways about it.
Ashbagash, this is my advice to you. Screen record what's happening here, or better yet, go back to the live stream and make clips of everything, the most egregious and the most negative things that I've done in this live stream. Collect all that, send that information to him, and complain and tell him to do something about it, okay?
Gracias, linda medicina. Gracias por tus enseñanzas. Gracias, linda medicina. Gracias por tus enseñanzas. Gracias por las curaciones. Gracias por las visiones. Gracias, linda medicina.
Scrolling. It's the same problem you have in other live stream as well. You need to let go and be. You need to meditate. This is not a place for you. This is a place for meditation. Relax and meditate. You see me, I turn on that music and I go into my meditation, into my way of listening. That's what you should do too, instead of, I'm the manager, I'm the lunch lady here. Go to your practice, man, woman, whoever you are. Come on, scrolling, get with it. Alex says, you're toxic, dude. Find peace. You don't see the tattoo on my chest? Only God can judge me. Find out, scrolling. How can anyone relax when they know they're going to die?
Gracias por tus enseñanzas.
How can anybody have a good experience on ayahuasca when it makes your stomach hurt like shit? Everybody's welcome here. I'm just saying, don't come into my house and complain about how I'm living. Yes or no? I mean, aren't we Americans here? I mean, is that not 100% fair? And I know you get these weird people that say, but this is a live stream. You're in my house, aren't you? No, I'm not in your house. You're in your house. I'm in my house. Don't come to my house and complain about how I'm living, you dumb fuck retard cunt.
Oh my God, stop it. Stop it.
I'm not saying you can't share. I'm not saying that, scrolling.
John says,
Another
I can assure you.
$10 from John Carroll. John Carroll, I want you to answer one simple question here.
Are you going to read the comment? I can assure you, one can become very rich by not giving until it hurts, but by giving until it feels good.
Melodías de las plantas. Cantaremos y caritos.
Dr. Rob, you read it, please.
Melodías curativas,
Dr. Rob,
cura con besitos, limpia, limpia
I'm
espíritu,
not sure I understand your comment, John.
madrecita ayahuasca.
Yeah, John doesn't understand his comment. John is a fucking lunatic.
Please read and tell me if you understand.
John is a lunatic. I already know that John is a crazy person, okay? John came into my Discord server and repeatedly posted that fucking he said he was going to do some kind of spiritual offering for us. And okay, Ashwagash, that's fine. But you're not in control here. You're just a guest or a watcher or whatever. Go and mind your own business. This John guy came to my Discord server, disregarded all of the messages and all the information that was there, and just repeatedly posted that little music. John, what you were told to do is use our voices and use our energies to create spiritual tantric songs, not just post some random fucking thing that you put together, man.
Abuelita curandera,
Do you understand his super chat? Do you understand his comment?
yari,
Dr. Rob,
yari, yari.
You guys can't see that? You guys can't see my deep and important and profound meditative state when I go into that way of meditation?
no.
Okay, Ashwagash, if you're some anonymous fuck, then that's what you're gonna be. You're coming in here with this energy like you've got something to say, here's my asshole, here's my tits. I don't know who the fuck you are, and I don't give a fuck what you say. What is fucking wrong with these people? As if that's some kind of fucking what do you mean? What do you mean you don't listen to anonymous people talking shit? The fuck is wrong with you?
Sparky Malarkey says Dr. Rob probably meditates to his own voice. I wouldn't be surprised. And Necro Dancer says donate to Super Chat $2. Thank you, Sparky Warky. Sparky Malarkey, thank you to Necro Dancer. Always carry blade. Strike neck like jug here. Okay, buddy. I can't really say that, but can't really condone that either. Unless you're in the United States. But yes, I know what you're saying.
Your voice is driving me crazy, Shiva.
It's the wisdom rubbing off on you.
No, because you've gone back into your Shiva Kailash Shambho personality because you honestly believe, and you do, and I know that you do. You honestly believe that like this is your live streaming community, like these are your live stream followers. So you're doing your live stream where you sit in front of a picture of Sadhguru, you make a prayer hands together, and you sit there and you answer questions and you give advice and you help people. And then these donations are just coming in. You honestly believe that when that is totally not real. And there's no situation where that's the case. Tomorrow, go live at the same time, sit in front of Sadhguru and make your hands in the same way and wear your little hat in the same way. And nobody's going to donate to you, man. And nobody's going to support you. Nobody's even going to watch it. So you need to drop this whole fake spiritual ego thing that you have. It's like Busy Slim saying Shiva is the one, and I'm sure more people will say that bullshit. Shiva's there reflecting awareness and Dr. Rob's out of control. As if these people are real, man. And you know they're not real because you know the state of your Discord server, because you know the state of your Sadhguru class. Because you know the state of how many people are members on your channel, man. This is just fake shit. I don't care how long you keep your hands together. It's not going to make it any more real, man. And if I went too far, then I went too far in the name of God. I'm not ashamed of that. Proud of that.
Sparky Malarkey donates $2 Australian, says Shiva living rent free in Dr. That is absolutely true. I live rent free in Dr. Rob's head. That's a fact. After this live stream is over, Dr. Rob's going to be thinking about me for a long time. And that's all that I'm here to do. That's mission success.
Okay, so someone just said, Joe Blow said, Shiva is Rob's only hope at success in life. You couldn't be more backwards. You couldn't be more confused. You couldn't be more disassociated than that, Joe Blow. Go look at Shiva Kailash Shambho's channel. Okay? What you'll find is sexual harassment allegations, him live streaming with incel DJs talking about the importance of dominating women, and Dr. Rob.
Yeah,
I
it's a
am
trifecta.
Shiva's entire channel
trifecta.
currently. I am the most important thing. I hate to say it, Shiva. I hate to be the one to say it. I'm the most important person in Shiva's life right now. And what's going on right now is making Shiva happy and grateful. It's making him feel like himself. Shiva gets to be himself, this role playing fake guru archetype that's taking an objective stance on different characters and things. Go to his Discord server. Go to the last time that Shiva tried to have a conversation in his Discord server. This guy has nothing but me. Literally. And because he's been such a succubus of me and my life and what I do, now he thinks that he's a Dharma teacher and he's ready to give advice to people. He's a charlatan. And he needs to get his life together. He needs to get his money up. He needs to buy some new clothes, get a laptop, get a phone, and, do your best, man. Maliki says Shiva's situation has to be the funniest financial situation to get stuck in on this planet right now. I couldn't agree with you more. And you see it. People aren't even sending. It'd be one thing if people were sending $2 donations. Like a euro has some weight to it, right? People are spending. People are sending 100 rupees. I mean, what is this? The white slumdog millionaire? People are sending $1 Australian. They're sending him quarters. He's literally receiving quarters and nickels and dimes in his bowls, and you see his face and you see the way he reacts to it. He feels like his a whole ocean is gonna be filled up by these random people coming along and throwing coins at him. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. I'm just saying that the Shiva actually has a real financial situation where he can't afford to live the way that he wants to live, and he has to go back and stay at his mom's house. And other than that, he can't afford a phone that he's trying to buy. So I'm not saying that anyone else is responsible for Shiva's financial situation. I'm just saying it's a kind of lauded joke that people are giving Shiva, $2 or something. He needs a lot more money than that. And then the other side of that lauded joke is, so that's the giver, and then it's also the receiver, Shiva, who thinks that this means that he's like a spiritual teacher, that he's successful in what he's doing. When the only reason that people are sending donations is because of me. I'm not manifesting. This is a guy who confides in me. This is a guy who's lived in my home. This is a guy who's on his last leg and making sure that he has enough money to fly back to Canada. This is beyond everything that I've said up to this point. If there's anybody here who's not some kind of Republican McDonald's worker, please listen closely. This is a Canadian guy who says that he's a spiritual yogi who listens to Nick Fuentes as a political advisor, as an important newscaster. Do I need to repeat that? Or is everybody here too fucking stupid to understand what I just said? This is a guy from Canada. He has nothing to do with America, okay? Who's following a spiritual teacher and calling himself a yogi that listens to Nick Fuentes. You know, I'm sorry to put you on, but you need to go through these things alone, Shiva. And now you don't have the king of disassociation, Adi Asaya, to be in the room next door for you to, continuously fall back to sleep, throughout the entire day. Right now, you actually have to face Adi's not there. Even Adi left you, and so I hope that all this will be fuel for the fire for you to actually change. And I love these people that keep sending $5 and $2. Sure, it's adding up, but he needs a lot more money than that. And he's not going to buy a new phone with the donate. Even he gets $200 or $300, he's going to put that in his little piggy bank. He's not going to buy a phone with this money.
Necro Dancer donates a $5 super chat, and he says, "The clown is powerful." He's talking about you, Dr. Rob. "Undisputed. You're undisputedly powerful." But he goes on to say, "However, he's like a toddler driving a semi-truck." That's a good description of you. "Entirely possible. Shiva is like an adult on a bicycle." I'm an adult on a bicycle. I'm just riding.
Yeah, an adult on a bicycle, $5. Daddy gave me $5. I can buy candy at the store. Yeah, those $5 add up when Dr. Rob is here. I should have 50% of every fucking donation that you've gotten tonight, you little stingy scumbag.
You wish. Keep driving that semi-truck.
I'm not joking. I should have 50% of every single fucking dollar that you made tonight, you little scumbag. He also doesn't like Jewish people. Like I can't imagine even the people that are donating, honestly.
That's not true.
That's not true. Nick Fuentes is just an objective political commentator.
Screen Bose Gaming says all came from source. Geographic origin means 0. That's true. Wise point. Sparky Malarkey says the other 50 goes to Nick Fuentes. Exactly. That's something that Dr. Rob can't. And Erica, thank you very much for your.
And jokes on everybody. Jokes on everybody who's donating. He does give me 50% from all the donations. Ah, 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 ah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah, 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 ah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah, 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 ah.
Dr. Rob knows that the political commentator deserves 50% as well. So that's where it's going to.
I'm not going to talk with I'm sorry, but I mean, even I have some standards. I'm not going to talk with a Canadian who follows Nick Fuentes, who follows alt-right American influencers about politics. Sorry.
Why not?
It speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Dr. Rob needs serious help.
Siphon says, and this is very true. Siphon says this. And Siphon, I encourage you to, don't just put Shiva on this position, come to Dr. Rob's meditation teachings and stuff. Siphon says, Shiva seems to ride on the backs of others' success. He needs to make it on his own. Minute you stop streaming, Shiva's stream is over. He's also embarrassed. He would also, If he's just sitting here with all these people if I left, he'd be embarrassed and he'd try to shut down the live stream. He doesn't have anything to say. He can't talk about his political beliefs. He can't talk about his spiritual positions because he's just here to beg and make money. So he doesn't have the access to talk about spirituality, except for being a vegan while carrying in with one hand he opens up to you about I'm a vegan. And in the other hand that's behind his back, he's talking about how he needs to have a virgin wife, a young virgin wife, and that's what's appropriate for him and suitable for him. This guy's out of his fucking mind.
So why aren't you a vegan?
Scrolling. This is not a political hangout hub. My advice to you, scrolling, send me a message on WhatsApp. Introduce yourself. What are we always talking about? Do not be pulled in by appearances. Do not believe in your thoughts. Do not believe in words and phrases. Okay. Sparkly Malarkey says, I'd pay to see Dr. Rob in South Korea. The South Korean people are my people, okay? I'd pay to see Shiva in South Korea going around looking like a fool, embarrassed of himself by the beautiful white skinned South Korean men and women. And Al Commander, you have no idea what somebody who's wise mentally or fucked mentally is because you're fucking no, you're nobody. Okay? You're not a judge. You're a McDonald's worker. So just shut the fuck up. Go back to the Amazon warehouse and move boxes. You don't know what you're talking about. And people are not going to turn against me. People are not going to be against me. People are going to be for me. People are going to support me. People are going to see beyond the veil and they're going to see that I'm real and that I have depth and that I'm powerful and that I'm sincere and that I'm real. Okay? Yeah, good for you, Erica. You have my support, my love.
I'm helping Dr. Rob a lot here without him realizing it.
And honestly, if Shiva's ego wasn't so like totally lost, and if only everybody here could see the Shiva that I see, which is like a lost puppy who's angry and greedy and delusional. If he wasn't that way and this was all like a show and we were like, portraying together and exploring together, of course, scrolling, you have all my kindness. It would be great to talk with him off stream and work with him. But the fact of the matter is that every time that he comes up, it's like he gets an enema. Like all the $2 and all the $5 donations are enemas for him. And all of that enema shit juice goes straight to his head. And the next day when he wakes up, his head is just his ears are gonna be pumping shit out of them. And I can't wait. He's going to choose one or two things. He's going to choose to crawl on his hands and knees to me and say, in some very vague way, let's do it, man. Let's do the next live stream. All the while, he just wants to try and get more $2 donations from people and for me to wear face paint. Or he's going to say, I don't need Dr. Rob. I'm going to do this on my own. And all the while, he's just kind of should I buy my ticket to Canada? I can't stay in this apartment alone, because he's totally lost without somebody there to bounce back off on, right? And then so he'll just go to the beach and he'll act like he's living his life and be just sitting there begging for money for hours. Trust me, tomorrow, either Shiva will be floundering in himself, okay, and just not having a good life and just having a nightmare experience of himself, or he'll be messaging me and he's looking over like he has anything to look at. He has nothing to look at. He has no projects. He has no students. He has nothing to do at all. He's just in Vietnam, and he's trying to beg for money so that he can feel like he's doing something, right? He has no. He doesn't even practice the method he's supposed to practice according to Sadhguru. He doesn't believe in Mahashavashti. One of two things is going to happen. He's either going to message me in this kind of vague, convoluted way and say, Dr. Rob, are you ready? Or he's going to go and do his own live stream. He's probably going to wake up super late. He's going to go and do his own live stream on the beach, and you will literally totally just see him there, not offering anything, and sitting there and saying, I'm a spiritual guy. I'm a spiritual guy, and begging for money. Or he's going to be begging me to live stream with him.
Necro Dancer gives a $2 super chat, and he says, in Christianity, the devil is called, quote, the accuser, end quote. So Dr. Rob is accusing me of many things. He has the devil energy within himself.
I'm just
for
telling
sure.
people the way that it is, okay?
Accusations.
For
Not
the young
one.
men out there, especially. This is a live stream for young men. Now, who wants to see Dr. Rob get naked?
No.
Let's get some W's in the chat if you want to see Dr. Rob get naked, everybody.
Please don't do that.
W's in the chat if you want to see me naked in the shower, everybody.
I don't want to see any W's.
W's in the chat if you want to see me get naked in the shower, everybody.
Jesus.
W's in the chat if you want to see me get naked in the shower,
I'm
everybody.
going to have to remove you from this live stream very quickly.
That's real water. And this is one of the only ways that you can pee yourself in front of other people.
I have to
Wait a
remove this
minute, I
guy.
have my gold necklace on. That's the alcohol. That's the only thing you have to worry about for Dr. Rob, is that if he's had a few drinks and he's live streaming and he's got the face paint on, he might forget to take his gold necklace off before he gets in the shower. That's the only thing you got to worry about. Otherwise, you'll be okay. I got to be real with my students. That's your problem, not mine. I'm about to pee myself.
No, you're not. He's joking. He would not do such a thing. This is just for entertainment purposes. And yeah, Jesus. He sure is.
I'm writing an anonymous letter. I'm protesting against your activities. I have something to say. Go and fuck yourself. How about you say that? Thank you, honey. Listen, this is a meditation center. This is a monastery. I'm Dr. Rob. I'm the guru. This is my fucking temple, my fucking meditation center, my fucking monastery. You want to write a letter of complaint? You're writing a letter to the fucking owner. And guess what? I don't give a fuck about anonymous complaints from anonymous people. Oh my God. Oh my God. How can you hold it? How can you do something like that? What are you, fucking dumb as shit?
Anyways, Sparky Malarkey donated $5 Australian, and with a super
I'll
chat,
write the city council. I'll call the president of Australia. I'll contact the prime minister of Vietnam. What are you, fucking a crazy schizophrenic lunatic?
did they teach you this in Italian jail? I mean, Buddhist monastery in Italy. So yeah. Oh, there it goes.
If you don't like it and you don't want to be here, good for you.
Please turn
That's not
off.
what this is about.
Please turn off your camera entirely. I don't want this thing to fall on.
Finish, honey. Yes.
Please turn off the camera entirely. Don't to just put a towel over it, or move the camera somewhere outside of that room. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to remove you as a guest. Hello. Solomon controlled demons. Dr. Rob inverted this. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Necro Dancer? Dr. Rob. I don't like the look of this. Please move the camera out so that we're all safe. And God forbid you're not doing something, I don't know what you could be doing, but I don't want the towel to fall and us to have a surprise. Oh, this Dr. Rob character is quite the character. We're going to get through to him. Any upcoming plans? Going to India is my plan in approximately 1 month. If I can teach Dr. Rob, I can teach anyone, yes. I'm vegan. I don't eat eggs. I don't support the egg industry.
Okay, so good night, everybody. I hope that you will rest well. And what we're concerned, I really don't have anything to do with Shiva. I don't want anything to do with Shiva. But what we're concerned with here at the Monk Life Meditation Institute, which doesn't mean I'm not willing to have something to do with Shiva. It's just not, there's no want or desire in that. We're concerned with the Buddha. We're concerned with awareness. We're concerned with the Dhamma. We're concerned with the teachings leading to and from awareness. We're concerned with the Sangha. We're concerned with the community of awareness. So I encourage everyone here, all the kind of disassociated Costco, Walmart shoppers here to find truth in Shiva, Kailash, Shambho, if that's what you're about, if that's what you need. If you're serious about enlightenment, awakening, real spiritual community, and real spirituality, you can come over to the Monk Life Meditation YouTube channel. Many of you here already know that. And that's the end. Okay? Take care, everybody. Shiva, as always, good luck, man. I don't believe in you. I don't believe in the way you look. I don't believe in the way that you act. I don't believe in what you say. I don't believe in anything related to you. But I care about you as a person, as a friend, and I hope that you will be well. And to all the people watching here on YouTube, what can I say except get your money up, invest, and kind of don't be complacent with your shitty job and your shitty life and your shitty relationships. Let's get fucking real. Let's get fucking hardcore. And I'm not coming at anybody. I watched a YouTube video about this single mother with a son who some fucking freak kid, a young guy who like threw a log off of a precipice and killed some fucking lady. And she was talking about, I'm a single mother, I work 2 minimum wage jobs, and now you're putting my son in prison. Turned out it only got 3 years in juvie for killing some woman, probably because they're white. If they were if they were black kids, if they were black 16-year-old kids, and they threw a fucking log off of a cliff and onto some fucking white woman, they would have been in prison for the rest of their lives. I can promise you that. So I'm not trying to come at anybody. I'm just saying, if you're serious about spirituality, if you're serious about meditation, I'm your guy. If you're serious about whatever you see over there, then that's great. Then that's your guy. If you're serious about fucking Walmart and McDonald's and Costco and pedophilia, then you're an American. So you don't have to do anything to be more involved with that. You're already very involved. Okay. All hail Donald Trump, the pedophile in chief. And I'll see everybody tomorrow.
Take care, everybody. Good night. It's 2 a.m. for me. I'm going to end it. Thank you very much for those who have donated. And we'll see you again soon, tomorrow, on the classic episode of Dr. Rob Meets Real Spiritual Hero and Teacher. And that's it. Stay safe. See you soon. If you want to buy my spiritual beads that you see me wear, you go on my website, shivakailash.com, along with other spiritual tools. If you want to invest in your life and consecrate your house, you go to Sadhguru's website, Isha Life, and you buy the technologies that you see behind me. Go vegan, don't abuse animals, don't eat animals, meditate, purify your mind, go on a 10-day Vipassana meditation retreat as taught by S.N. Goenka. It's on a donation basis. You don't have to pay anything initially to go. And that's it, my friends. I'll see you again very, very soon. Have a good day and stay blessed. Shiva Shambho.